All right, I'm gonna go get my car. So I want to fill some of you guys in because I know you're only just, you know, coming over. I will say that if you think Nino is being soft on Sofia simply because he's not killing her or giving her the allure that he's gonna kill her over something like this, it's very 2 IQ. If Nino, just as Nino told Tony just now, if you go to James or go to Sofia and are like, dude, I'm gonna kill you for leaking this, you have just confirmed that the bench or that the nerds are related to silencers. It is the dumbest fucking thing that you could possibly do. It is the dumbest conclusion you could ever make in your life. If you didn't want, if our goal is that where is the source of the leak, the last thing you're going to do is confirm it to someone by being like, why did you leak it, and kill them. It is so fucking stupid. If you think otherwise, I would love to hear a rebuttal, but it is actually the most 2 IQ, I don't use my brain take you could possibly have. Especially when no one knows the truth. And the truth is not based on public opinion. It is based on facts and evidence, none of which really conceivably point to anything. And like I said, even if you were going off OOC information, the only OOC that is even known in the public right now is that James already knew about the bench before Sofia's name came into the mix. And keep in mind, why is that detail not known? I think some people just want this to be easily consumed, right? Where it's, you want to pretend that Sofia must have done it. Let's kill her. And that closes the story arc. But in reality, the only way you can do that if you're playing dumb. Facts and evidence are social constructs, feelings, all that matters. All right, go ahead. Enter your questions, chat. I'm going to go pick up my car. Yeah, I want to talk to Alex. I feel really bad for him. Yeah, I mean, James is suspicious, but it doesn't mean that there was necessarily foul play in this encounter. I don't think we know whether it was James or Sofia, but there's enough to be sus about both. We don't know anything about rubber radio. Oh, what didn't you know? Oh, Tony used like a thing that made it seem like Tony was in a cleaning business.
Hey, dude, good luck to you.
Thank you. Oh, wasn't that Barbie? Yeah, you can enter the questions right there if you're like curious about the storyline. On a scale of 1 to 10, how sick are you having to defend each and every decision Nino makes? I've kind of gotten used to it now. And once again, I'm not surprised given how much fake propaganda goes around. No one actually wants to know what a character truly believes. They only want their assessment. Intelligence scares people. What can I say? No details of the business. What is the time frame you're hoping the business idea takes up and running? Weeks. Like, not even weeks. I think within the week. We just need a stamp of approval, and we don't even need anything right away to get started. Do you think there would be beneficial for Nino to set up a meeting with Kay with the near future? He seems most level-headed in CG. There's no real reason. Nino and Kay already call each other when necessary. There's no, like, pressing reason to speak to Kay. Would you join Chang Gang if offered? Yeah, it would probably be better for the brand, to be honest, since we're all on Facebook now. That's I'm joking, by the way. Is it Alex from the Angels? No, Alex Dontham, the one with the blue hair. Speak with Harry? Bro, Nino's not speaking with Harry anytime soon. Killing Sofia is the easy, no conflict option. I really like Nino's the type of character who doesn't avoid conflict. Yeah, dude. You like it? Yeah, that's exactly it. I guarantee you no one is going to be able to explain off without some kind of idiotic take why killing Sofia makes any sense. Like in this moment with what is known. It kind of reminds me of the Bossum situation, quite frankly. No one even bothered to talk to the nerds and find out how they felt about Andy. Like literally, if you put it numerically, all the nerds consider her family, and we're just like, yo, fuck her, bruh. And even in this instance, they are conceivably all saying like, dude, James is a fucking master manipulator and deceitful individual. You know what I mean? Would you fake Nino's death to make it more saucy? PM level is secret? I don't know. Oh, if you ever want to talk meta, go on discord.gg/askmedi. Yeah, you can discuss there. What's the difference between 2.0 and 3.0 and Nino? Not a lot has changed. The main difference is that Nino is rebuilding, but his core fundamentals are very similar. Okay. Killing Sofia only potentially protects the coke business while definitely putting the boys under scrutiny. It makes no sense. Yeah, exactly. All right. I need to talk to Leslie. Here's the thing. Does Nino want to speak with Leslie? See, my concern is this, right? My concern is this, or I should more accurately say Nino's concern is this, is that I think that even if we mention, like, even Tony's understanding, right, of like where Nino's coming from. Leslie, on the other hand, especially when there's no definitive facts on the table, is only going to turn on his, you know, that's only, I think, going to do generally more harm than good. And by that, I mean, it's just going to turn into Nino's scheming some, you know, insert dumb take. And Nino doesn't trust Leslie enough to even discuss this level of information. We don't have that history. The only history that we do have is generally negative, I would say, when it comes to these things. I think it's more likely that he would not take into consideration that James might be part of the issue here, if not the entirety of the issue. And even the thought that that could be a possibility would be framed as being suspicious. Huh. Okay. All right. The interesting bit here too is Warner mentioned that Sofia never mentioned suppressors. Oh, it is complicated. It is very complicated because no one knows the truth. Obviously, people aren't going to trust Sofia. Most people don't know her. But at the same time, James is also equally in that front, so neither of their words are necessarily going to hold value. Who's going to believe James, who works for him, or Sofia? He's already disposable one way. Yeah, very true. Very true.